anybody that don't think they can walk 3 miles, Bishop, what's his name here?
Bishop, what's his name?
He's going to take his car over to the red gate and park it. That's as far as you're supposed to drive. They don't want you on the meadow. So. Is that good? All right.
Just all that right along there. The pioneers called them snowflowers because they came up through the snow. The book that we found them in last year, this Paffenberger girl, I can't think of what her married name is, but it's Sister Paffenberger's daughter, had the book. And then we found them in the computer. They're called a violet buttercup, and they grow at Lake Mead, Zion Park, and all over this Lawson Hill. This hill's called Lawson Hill for one of the early pioneers, John Lawson, and the spring just below is called Lawson Spring. That's about all I can tell you about snowflowers. If you live in New Harmony, they're snowflowers. If you live anyplace else, they're violet buttercups. Staying here.
Much breeze.
Look, I found a green deer head.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh, it's a baby cow maybe?
Oh, gee. Oh, you could still grow flowers out of the eyes. Okay.
We always had places picked up when we were kids. When we were kids, we always places where we hiked around. Where Mettlers lived down there, right in back of their place, there was a little hill in back of their house, and an old apple tree that was planted by the Red family that lived there, and there was a little mound there with about 3 big rocks piled up on it, and we always thought it was an Indian grave there when we were kids. Whether it was or not, I have no idea. It was to us.
Taking, one of these roads across the bridge down by Roger and Cheryl's house, and we looked up, and here were 3 rocks stacked. We went up there, and here was a beautiful little grave, and they'd put colored rock on it and everything else. And we thought, this is too elaborate. It must be a child or something like that. So we had heard the geologist talk up at Pine Valley Campground, no, it was a paleontologist. And so we called and left a message with him. And a month or 2 later, I went there, and somebody had dug it up, and it was a dog. But, I'll put a nice little rock there for my dog, but this
I've
was so beautiful.
I've seen it. I've been out in the hills down by Leeds and over by Pinto. Both there's graves there. They have head markers for
Maybe the
pets.
dog
Is
is
that-
on
yeah.
top
Yeah.
of the real thing. Well, he would drink if Grandma would hit his mouth.
Gene Heaton and Sharon Heaton and my brother Terry Taylor, and I'm not sure if there's others involved in it or not. The day before we were up here hiking, we got the idea and we picked out the spot we wanted to come back the next day with hammer and chisels and ropes to do it. And that night my aunt and uncle came through on the way to California to a funeral. I got a chance to go to California, so I left. So I didn't come back the next day when they did it. But they came up here and they chiseled it in and they put an X where a teenage girl in town lived. And the idea was that Gene Heaton had the idea of doing it, wanted to do it to make a mark of where that girl lived because he had a crush on her. And that girl's daughter is here on the hike today. Yeah, there you go, there you go.
I didn't look at this view.
Mess around with the Heatons.